Hey, what's up, guys? This is Divart from Art BOP Alternative.
And Rosemary from Art BOP.
And we're here again to give you the lowdown on what's on the Art BOP website and other
Exciting things around town.
exciting things around town. So let's get started.
Well, you go first this time.
Well,
What have you been up to, young Divart?
well, it's like if you haven't checked out already, go on the website and look under show. We've had some very cool conversations with artists and creative people this month. We have a bunch of them coming up. Jim Jones and the People's Temple, who'll be playing at Showdown at the Incubator, as well as John Beach, the director of the Garden and Arts Festival. So yeah, and you know, also variety of promos and walkthroughs and things like this going on throughout the month.
Oh, well. We've also got online some fabulous articles as usual. We've got pieces by the Te Puna correspondent about musical events, including the Laura Collins at the Back Porch Band at the Te Puna Hall. And that's going to be an iconic piece because, of course, as you know, they're eventually demolishing that Te Puna Memorial Hall to make way for a motorway, a roundabout on the main road.
Oh, really? Is that why?
That's why that's going, unfortunately. The Country District Memorial Hall is to go. We have a piece, an interview that I did by telephone with the fabulous Hayley Sproul of Live Cinema, Little Shop of Horrors. That's such an out there performance piece. We've put it in alternative. We've also put in alternative a piece by our new Rotorua correspondent Miriam Rubel called Liz Pierce, Heartfelt Dolls. Liz's dolls are not dolls in the usual sense. They're totally out there alternative creations. So do take a look at that. And also we've got...
they're so... those kind of dolls, I don't really know how to
they're
describe
works of art
them.
rather than dolls, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, it's like Tim Burton's workshop kind of dolls, like, you know what I mean? Which is very cool, so you should definitely check that out.
And Miriam has also submitted pieces about a youth project that they did in Rotorua where they created from cardboard and marker pens the image of the bird woman of Maori mythology. Do look at that. And we also have pieces, environmental and political art. What have we got in there this month?
Well, we have the wonderful piece by Meryl Simmons Hansen on the TPPA, using the metaphor of David versus Goliath, you know, kind of. So that's a very cool political piece, I guess. There's also
strong
a couple other things.
Social theme because Diane Hume Green in Scene About Town wrote about True Cost, the movie. Now, This was a social event put on to raise awareness of Hand to Hand, which is a charity which recycles clothing around the Bay of Plenty. It was an outdoor event. With food and but the whole point was to promote this particular charity. And recently, through the art gallery, there was a blanket collection event too. But we haven't actually written about that. Now, one of the things that's coming up soon that you'll be seeing a lot of around Tauranga is the Tauranga Arts Festival. This is one of their fabulous ads from, I think, the Bay of Plenty Times. 22nd of October to the 1st of November. They've got very, very identifiable little booklets all around Tauranga, so do have a look at that.
And some very cool events going on
Yes.
all over the spectrum. So if you haven't checked out the calendar of events already, definitely go to their website or their Facebook page, because, some very cool stuff for the Arts Festival.
And that's in mid-October. The other thing that I want to mention here is, of course, that on the show, as a highlight piece, Dive Art has published a video that he took of the opening of the Harry Maclary statues.
Yeah.
Now, that is the culmination of a mammoth effort by the recently retired CEO of Creative Tauranga, Tracy Ruddock-Gudsall. And Tracy, wherever you are in your new job today, thank you for everything you all did to get those statues down on the waterfront, because believe you me, they are very popular and they're going to be an amazing attraction, not only over the coming summer but in the future for Tauranga. It'll be great to see what else is developed around them.
So if you want to check out the highlights from that, just go on the website under show, and it was Harry Maclary Family Fun Day, which had a lot of people and a lot of like cool, cute little dogs, and it was a fun little event. So if you missed out on that, you can catch the highlights.
Now, don't forget that in Art BOP, because we are a multimedia and we have a spectrum of content, we also have a section, Words, that focuses on books and book reviews, text books from the Tauranga City Library. There are some fabulous books reviewed in there this month. One of the most hilarious books I've ever read, The Torch, by, I can't even say his name correctly, but do go and have a look at that book. It's a child's eye view of, I think, 60s Melbourne, and I wrote in there, I laughed so much I almost fell out of bed. We've got information about the fabulous Friends of the Tauranga Libraries, and we're uploading the poster with their activities for the book club for September. I've also started something, because there are so many fabulous books in the Tauranga Library on design and creative cooking, a section under Words, and it's just a little category or just a little section called An Artist's Gotta Eat, because we all gotta eat, and hooked onto some of the fabulous books that I've been reading from there. There are some recipes and a little bit of background about the recipes and the books, so take a look at that. And the other thing, when you're out around town, Dive Art and I, what have we got here, Dive Art?
This is a little tin promos.
These are our little tin promos. Tell you, multimedia's got nothing. We've got paper, we've got video, we've got podcast. Now these little things, these little tins, and everybody in Art BOP is going to have to eat more tinned food. Just give people our website address and our name, and if you have a look for these, and if you know of a place where we could put them, or you'd like to have some in your office for people, do let us know. And as I said, Dive Art, do you think you could change your diet and eat tinned food?
Not likely. But speaking of promo, if you haven't already, check out and give a like to both of the Facebook pages that we have, the Art BOP Facebook page and the Art BOP Alternative Facebook page, where, we'll be sharing articles from the website and little bits and pieces of creativity, happening around town regularly. So, check that out. And
we've got something there to have a look at.
Yeah. Well, this is going down in September 18th to 20, which is the little yoga festival for those aspiring yogis out there, or established yogis. This is going to be from 18th to the 20th of September. It's going to be, I think, at the Mao Performing Arts Center, and it's a whole variety of, 20 types of yoga. It's just a celebration of kids yoga, chakra dance, drumming, yoga rhythms, anti-gravity. That sounds pretty cool. I don't know what that is, but yeah. So it's just going to be a whole bunch of cool little yogic sessions, and I think there's like laughing yoga as well. If you just want to go and have a breakout laugh. So yeah, that's going to go on from 18th to 20th at Mao. And speaking of that, there's also going to be a piece on the Red Lounge sessions, which took place last weekend at the Mao Performing Arts Center. I think this was like the biggest that they've gone in terms of venue, and also in terms of acts, which were cool, like Tanya Horo, Alice C, and the mighty All Hail the Fun Killers. So that was a very fun night. You can check out the pictures right now on our Facebook page, but yeah, we're going to have a cool write-up about that.
Haven't you also got a piece started somewhere in the depths of your laptop about the film festival and the Z-Nail gang?
Yeah, the Tauranga Film Collective, which, if you're not aware of, is a collective of local filmmakers and also actors, actresses, and designers and musicians who collaborate on film. And they recently had a screening of the Z-Nail Gang, which I didn't see until that screening, but it was like a locally made film here. And since film is my personal interest, you can look forward to that piece as well, and hopefully we can get Anton, who is the director of Z-Nail Gang, on the show to have a conversation. That'd be very cool.
Just in relation to what we've got on the show, we've started. They're probably 15 to 20 minutes. We've called them walkthroughs, and rather than doing a review or an interview about an exhibition in a gallery, we've taken the camera in and literally walked through the exhibition. The two that we've got up there that you'll be interested to see are with Millie Newitt, who's the creator of the Creative Tauranga Galleries. Yeah. And they were of the Midsummer Festival, Midwinter Summer. Oh, well, whatever. Have a look and see the variety of art that Millie selected to show in those exhibitions.
Yeah, and hopefully we get to continue to do those for exhibitions, not only in Creative Tauranga, but other galleries as well.
Yes, but we've got one coming up also for the Girls' College exhibition.
Yeah, super cool stuff with that.
And so as Divart said, we're hoping through show to do more walkthroughs. And although we haven't written about them yet, do have a look and see, because there are some amazing exhibitions at the moment in the Tauranga Art Gallery. And Art Body Gallery in Mount Maunganui has a new exhibition, and shortly there'll be a new exhibition of, I think, 3 artists at the Creative Tauranga Gallery again. So anything else we need to talk about today, Divart?
No, I don't think so.
Have we talked out?
I think that's it. And obviously throughout the month, keep up with us on our Facebook page, and also on the website, where we'll be uploading stuff throughout the month. Shows, videos, as well as articles and write-ups and all sorts of cool stuff. And and we also need to start making use of our Twitter and Instagrams and put up cool photos. But we do have those. We do have those.
We have
so look up Art BOV on Twitter and Instagram as well. And we'll catch you there.
Bye now.
Cheers.